there's the pig that even after you clean him up, he goes right back to its mud, right? Because that's who he is by nature. And that's sad every time we see it, right? I mean, we see it at Project Bayview all the time because it's kind of a place where we wash people off in a sense. It's like we get them off the streets or whatever else, or get them out of prison, and we may wash them off and get them detox, help them out. But what happens is sometimes people, just like if you wash off a pig, he's just going to run back into the mud. And sometimes as much as you help someone, because their nature didn't change on the inside, they go running back to the mud. They go running back to the same junk they started in. And yet the Bible has a promise. He says you don't have to go back to the mud. What he can do is change your nature so you're no longer that pig anymore. You're no longer a dog that goes back to its vomit, but he can actually change you. See, that's the difference. Again, here's the pig. Here's the person that would take the mark. Is like, man, I need everything right now. I want to eat right now. Give me the mark. I can't resist. I can't endure. I can't suffer for the sake of Christ. I got to just take it. I got to go back to it. But then there's others of us who says we've received the seal, which is the Holy Spirit, and now he makes us a slave to what is right. See, it's not about just being cleaned up and washed off. It's just like when Jesus says, look, if you cast that demon out and you cleanse that person, what's going to happen? 7 more demons are going to come back in. You know, if you empty it out, you clean them out, it doesn't matter. It's only when we're possessed by the Holy Spirit that suddenly he changes us from the inside out and we can't go back to who we were anymore. And this was Jesus' promise to us. And maybe there's some of you today that go, gosh, I've been through so many programs and been cleaned up and this or that, or I keep making New Year's resolutions every year. Like, okay, I'm done with 2015, but then I just go right back. And I just got to ask, has Jesus really changed your nature and who you are from the inside? Have you been sealed by him? You know, this week in our reading, we also read the story of Cain and Abel. And again, you know, you got the mark of the beast, you've got those who are sealed by God, you've got those who are, you know, by nature, like the pig that goes back to his mud, and then those who have a new nature and go to righteousness. And the same way you've got Cain, you know, and you've got